Thank you, Mark. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. As Mark said, my name is Daniel Karanges, and I was fortunate enough to win the bronze medal in the sheet metal technology category at the 2009 WorldSkills International Competition in Calgary, Canada. However, I would really like to begin at the start of this story and give you an insight into my journey. So after dropping out of school at the end of year 11, I needed a job. But according to my family, making 6-inch subs at Subway didn't classify as a proper job. So I thought I would get a trade. I applied for an electrical apprenticeship through Stollard Manufacturing. However, because I dropped out of school, I wasn't able to go down this path because the position required a year 12 completion. So I kept looking, and eventually a few positions became available in the sheet metal field which didn't require a year 12 certificate. Just a willing attitude and a desire to learn, so I took it. It was during my second year of my sheet metal apprenticeship when the trade teachers asked if I would like to represent my trade by partaking in a WorldSkills regional competition. I thought, why not? This sounds pretty good. After all, I'm always competing with my peers in class anyway. After competing in the regional competition, to my surprise, I walked away with first place. At this point, I said to myself, this is pretty cool. Unbeknown to me, I had just started a journey that would change my life. The next challenge was the 2008 national competition in Sydney. However, 2 months before the competition, I came down with glandular fever. At this point, I thought to myself, that's it, I'm pulling out of the nationals. But after talking to my teachers and mentors about it, they all encouraged me to pull through and give it a go. They even said, who knows, you could even walk away with a gold medal. So after some thought, I said to myself, it would be pretty cool to win a gold medal while having glandular fever. That would really stick it to all the other competitors in my category. And so from that point on, that was my motivation. Not to worry about the hard things, but to focus on the positives and what might happen at the competition if I stick at it and give it 110%. So that's what I did. Arriving at the Nationals in Sydney was very overwhelming. All I could see were banners, tradies, machinery and tooling everywhere I looked. I instantly thought to myself, what have I gotten myself into here? However, the 3 days of grueling competition were over before I knew it, and all that was left was the awards night. I went confident but very unsure of where I had placed and how well I had actually done. Now, because of where S is in the alphabet, it took quite a while to get through all the other trades. But eventually, sheet metal was up. As third and second place was called out, my heart was racing at a million miles an hour, and I was thinking to myself, far out. I must have stuffed up big this time, because there's no way that I could have come first. All their jobs were a lot better than mine. Finally, first was called out and my name was read out. Without hesitation, I jumped to my feet, threw my fist in the air and went up and received my gold medal. Everything else after that was a bit of a blur. I had a break for about 4 months before my training for the international competition began. I must say, undertaking intensive training was a very big learning curve for me, as I've never had to juggle training, work, friends and family all at once. But I had to, because I knew competing against the world's elite wasn't going to be easy, and I wanted to give it all that I had. The training camps and mock competitions, as well as professional mentors and trainers, made it easier, but it still felt like I had much more to learn. I trained 12 to 15 hours a week and went through every possible scenario and situation that I thought would come up in the competition. I wanted to give myself the best opportunity to be able to adapt to the 30% change that would happen to the project at the start of the 4-day competition. The day our team, the Skillaroos, left Australia until the end of the competition in Calgary was a time that I'll never forget. The focus, the determination, and the positive mental attitude everyone had was incredible. We all knew that we were going to do our best and nothing was going to come between us and our pursuit of excellence. Through the ups and downs, we operated as a team, a unit, and we supported each other and kept each other going. This is something I'll never forget and take through the rest of my life. After the most intense 4 days of competition that I've ever experienced, the awards night in Calgary finally arrived and my heart was now beating at 10 million miles an hour. The emotion and the sensation in the arena was something that I've never felt before. The roar of the crowds when their country won a medal drowned out every other sound. It was overwhelming and exhilarating. By the time the sheet metal category came up, my heart was now beating at 20 million miles an hour. They called out third place and it was me. I jumped up out of my seat and just stood there having no idea what to do. Although I'd gone through in my head what I'd do if I won a gold medal, in the heat of the moment, I kind of just froze and just thought to myself, wow, I did it. It all came down to this moment and I did it. That night, Australia won 2 gold, 5 silver and 5 bronze medals, and we retained our ranking as 5th in the world. Since coming home from the international competition, doorways have completely opened for me at Stoddards. I'm now off the shop floor and in the design office drafting, and was given the opportunity to complete a Diploma of Engineering and a Certificate 4 in Training and Assessment. I've since completed the Certificate 4 and am now 5 months away from completing my Diploma of Engineering. Who knows, later on down the track, I may even complete a Bachelor of Mechanical Engineering. So here I am today, a much more confident person, knowing that whatever comes up at work or in my personal life, I'm able to get through it and come out on top. If I hadn't partaken in the WorldSkills competitions, it would have taken a whole lot longer to develop the same confidence that I have today. If my boss at work asks me to make a complex piece of equipment, I don't hesitate, because I know that I can do it, and do it well. In conclusion, I really want to thank WorldSkills Australia for the time, effort, and all the behind-the-scenes things they do to make the competitions happen. My story is just one of many that illustrate the value and importance of WorldSkills. I also want to thank my employer, Stoddard Manufacturing, for taking me on all those years ago. I really appreciate the support, guidance, and opportunities that they've given me throughout my apprenticeship, my trade, and my future with the company. The world is at our feet. All we have to do is start walking. Thank you.